Good day to each and everyone. I am Gerald Salvano, BSHM 1B. This is the continuation of the topic about the voting system. Plurality with elimination method. So, what is plurality with elimination method? A very simple voting method is to declare the candidate with the most vote the winner. The fairness of this outcome is clear. The winner has a one majority of the votes, meaning more than 50%. However, it race involving more than two candidates, one may have more than votes in any of the others, but still fall short of the 50% threshold for majority. This is how we define plurality. A winner by the simple plurality does not represent the view of the most voter, who choose various other options, which is not a very good feature for democratic system of voting. One way to avoid this issue is the plurality with elimination method, or the PWE method of voting. Under this system, voters rank their preference for different candidates. If no candidate has a majority, then the less popular candidate is eliminated and their votes are distributed according to the second choice preference. This process can be repeated several times until a leading candidate plurality would expand to the outright majority. Since this method takes into account the preference for all voters, and the outcome is more than fair, declaring the winner based only a first round plurality. So here's the example of plurality with elimination method. On the left, the Green Party has a plurality of the votes but not a majority. On the right, the Green Party has an outright majority. So now, I will play a short video about the example of plurality with elimination method.
To determine who the winner of this election would be. So here is our preference schedule. The first thing that we need to do is determine the total number of voters. And the total number of voters is 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4. And so we can see that we have 26 voters. Now we need to divide this by 2 to figure out what majority would be, and 26 divided by 2 is 13. 13 is a whole number. That's exactly half. We need more than half to have majority, so majority would be 14. So we need a candidate to have a total of 14 votes or more in order to win using the plurality with elimination method. So let's make up our chart. We have candidates A, B, C, D, and E. And underneath them we'll write down how many first place votes they have. So candidate A here has 10 first place votes. Candidate B has 5 first place votes. Candidate C has 2 here and 1 here, so that's a total of 3 first place votes. Candidate D has 4 first place votes, and candidate E also has 4 first place votes. We need 14 first place votes to have a majority, so none of our candidates have majority yet. So we eliminate the candidate with the least number of first place votes, which will be candidate C. So if we look back at our preference schedule, we can see that those 3 first place votes came from these 2 ballots and these 2 ballots. So these 2 votes will get passed from C to candidate A. And then this 1 vote is going to get passed from C down to candidate E. So now make up our new chart. A, B, C has now been eliminated, and then we have D and E. A now has 10 plus 2 or 12 first place votes. Candidate B has 5 first place votes. Candidate D has 4 first place votes, and candidate E has 5 first place votes. Again, no one has majority, so we need to eliminate the candidate with the least number of first place votes, which will be candidate D this time. And so here are the ballots where those votes are coming from, and so these 4 votes will get passed on down to candidate C, but candidate C has already been eliminated, so then they would go to candidate A. So these 4 votes will get passed along to candidate A. So make up our next chart. A, B, D has now been eliminated, and E. A now has 16 first place votes, B has 5 first place votes, and E has 5 first place votes. Candidate A now has majority, and so candidate A wins the election.
And that's all. Thank you and God bless. Thank you for watching.